The battle is going between two people. We are gonna win, but the other player is very good in playing. Skills are very good. Oh, I 10,000 रहेछ 10 लाख रहेछ त 1 स्टेज 100,000 10 लाख 10 लाख करोड पो रहेछ त once once को को विक्रम जीके कहाँ गयो जीके यार लो यार मेरो मराउन यार छोड्दे छोड मेरो मराउन यार ढिलो भयो त 2G कनेक्ट भएको रहेछ नि तेरोमा
2G अन्त 5G चल्दैन क्या मजाले
कोही हुन्छ
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beckham. Thanks Peter, it's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here. San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here. Batistuta! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. Batistuta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Well, it's Batistuta. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well measured. Now it's Cantona. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Conte. Cantona. Played out towards the right wing. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That pass isn't the best. Conte. Costa Curta. Pass is short and sharp. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Yamal finds himself offside. Dixon. And it's Batistuta. Luis Suarez. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he finish? Oh, that's a sharp enough swivel. Struck first time.
Well, he did so well to adjust himself, Peter. It was just a question of the amount of control he managed to get on it.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Stood up well to him there. Yamal. Now it's Cantona. And he was quick to react. Baresi. Looking tidy in possession here. Yamal. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well played. Now it's Cantona. Baresi. And it's Marquinhos. Pinches it off him. Now it's Cantona. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Batistuta. Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Rivaldo. Cruyff.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cantona, and claimed it back swiftly. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Marquinhos. He's in a good position here.
just as I thought, Peter. It looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And now they can clear their lines. Cantona. Cantona running. He's going for goal! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. 15 minutes till half-time. Neymar looking for a runner. That is a little undercooked. And it's Rivaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Just the goalkeeper's a beat. Great ball, and he's in here. He's gone for goal! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Hello.
No, that was never going to make it. Cannavaro gets it away. And here's Cantona. That was good alertness. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Luis Suarez. And here's Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has been slung wide. He's found a way through. Oh, good-looking ball. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Serginho going full steam ahead down the left flank. And he's been shifted off it. Rivaldo. Cruyff. Aims beyond the defence. Marquinhos. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. He's gone forward. Threads one in. Shapes to shoot!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Time, excellent interception. The referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Whistle goes and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cruyff. And this is Batistuta. Ball's played through. Yamal gets into some space. Yamal! Oh, so close To what would have been a memorable goal. Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Cruyff. And it's Messi.
And he's there to belt it away.
Marquinhos.
That's good play from him.
Some resolute defending there. Rijkaard. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Cantona. Well, it didn't look good for a while,
But that was brave defending and they got away with it. You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
serious trouble lay in store. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
And that pass just didn't quite work. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. Messi. Through it. And that's definitely not his best.
Ball's gone out of play.
And this is Batistuta. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal. Now that's well seen too. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cantona. And now the breakaway. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. And here's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary. That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely intercepted.
Such good technique. He's through and all alone. And the shot's on here. Tries us. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Just cruising. They are cruising. And the lead is extended still further. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining. Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Neymar facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence. Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
That is just about within shooting range.
And that is a routine catch.
Nepal
Really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Oh, easy pickings there. This looks promising. This is Cruyff. Cruyff is flagged offside. Rivaldo. Turns back here, probably the best option. Neuer. And it's Neymar. And here's Suarez. That's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from him. Now it's Batistuta. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the keeper's given it away. Takes a shot!
They've done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Was there ever any doubt? Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner. It's become a case of men against boys. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy. Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance for a shot! Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Decent chance! They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts. It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. And yes, it's him again. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Kante does really well there, strong defending. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable. And he's there to get it away. Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. Dixon. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Serginho. And he's in on... It's Luis Suarez! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pass somewhat off target. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. With the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. That has not gone well. Time added on will be 2 minutes, and that interception was most necessary. That's great positioning, so good from him. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Boleh kalian tanya quiz?
Kau di đâu apa bah?
Ha? Boleh kalian. Rati boleh. Kamu minta telepon mana nih sekarang? Iya, kau tinggal boleh boleh. Terus, telepon mana?
कस्तो ढिलो स्टार्ट हुन्छ भने नि गेम
welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. As you can see, we've already started here. Go for a shot! It's loose. Who's going to get there? Cleared without complication. And it's Cruyff. And this is Luis Suarez. And this is Batistuta. Takes the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that. He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Rivaldo. Cantona, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
And Batistuta! Oh, he's really drilled it. Cantona. Xavi Alonso. Looking to play him in. Short changes him with that pass. Cruyff. Plays a sharp little ball here.
A goal kick.
Looking for the run. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. Great ball if he can get there. And he's on his way. Now can he find... And the shot! He scored!
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye. Well, that's so refreshing. They let a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other.
Shot, surely!
Of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's a little off target. Cantona. This is Batistuta. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Serginho, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cruyff, he has found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now that looks a decent ball. Batistuta's cross.
Had too much on it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Serginho threads one in. Neymar picks it up out wide. Fired deep to... It's a mighty effort! Should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Perfectly measured that.
He's found a way through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That is as far as they're going to go.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now that's a fine challenge.
Referee's given a throw.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Costa Curta for Conte. Now it's Cruyff. And the pass is intercepted. Cannavaro with the clearance. Now it's Batistuta. That has been cut short.
That's really well manoeuvred.
He's shifting through the gears here. Aims beyond the takes a shot.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Opts to play it back. That's a sharp pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Thinks about the shot. No way through. Rijkaard. Yamal. Luis Suarez. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, well measured. Marquinhos. Now it's Batistuta. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That's been cut out, well played. Cantona. And the through ball. And he's away. Batistuta! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and beat you on the break. It was very nicely done.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
5 minutes till the break.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
He's picked his way through. Tries to pass it through.
It is.
Corner number 2 then.
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
No, that was never going to make it. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. He can run onto that. Chance! No, not the best of minutes. Pass, but can he get there?
Has been indicated.
Nicely intercepted. Great vision. Oh, good take in a good area.
There's the shot!
Yamal. Conte. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. And he's worked it through. And this is
Batista, face to face with the keeper. Shot a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Not. It'll be the final action of the first half.
Outside the stadium gate, kindly remove it.
As it is about to be towed away. Substitution for Milan, number 20.
So off we go once
Batista.
more.
Coming on to replace him.
So
is
45 minutes to turn it
18,
round.
Bale.
And that's been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. Can he stop it going out? And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's intervened well there. It's Luis Suarez!
And he hits the net. And they are right back within touch.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back? Good chance here! That had everyone off their seats. Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter.
There wasn't much in that at all.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked out the run. To
Of the desperate variety.
It's their second corner of the game. Cantona attempts a clearance. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Yamal, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Knocks it into space. Shoots! Just lacked a decent finish. Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. He's got away. Can he get it through? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kante cuts out the pass. Now it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Cannavaro gets it away. Rijkaard. Yamal gets into a good position. He is through here. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Bale. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
And a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a good kick, always looked it.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. hit the woodwork and out. In for the pieces. And they've got rid. Tries to play it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
For this match was
Neymar receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper. Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Struck first time.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range. It's a promising position. Morris ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's a great ball here. Rivaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Dixon. Threads one in. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball. Good effort from
Distance. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Yamal. He's one on, it's Bale!
Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. This is turning into a repeat offenders affair. The keepers won't be complaining.
We expected better, and so did he. Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away?
He's managed to get himself offside.
Oh, well measured. What a save!
Terrific reaction. Oh, that was a brilliant save. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this is Neymar. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, super ball!
Jumba! Just off target. Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That's been slipped through. Chance!
That is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it. So now the difference is 3. Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Conte. Serginho calmly anticipates. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Bale.
Bale gets flagged offside.
That pass has been well intercepted. Yamal. And he's through and all alone! Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. And he's managed to get free. And here's Yamak saves the shoots.
Oh, almost a sixth. Milan certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Corner number 3 coming up. Up he goes! It's anyone's ball now. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's through here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Nepal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good ball, good take. He's having a go. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Big chance! No mistake!
Further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting polishing. I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold. Baresi. Looking for the run. The most accurate pass. Ljungberg is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's got away. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ljungberg. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through?
Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
There will be 5 minutes added
Trustbar
time.
has another goal.
Pulled out the best of the keeper.
So their 4th corner of the game.
Rivaldo plays it short
That's just playing it safe.
and simple.
And it's right. And the shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Cantona. And that could set him on his way. Serginho makes the interception. Looking for options for movement. Trion cuts it out. Conte. Cantona. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Bell. Bell gets through on his own. That's a cute ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
So that's it. It is all over.
Well, what a game. This way and that. The kind of match as neutrals.
दुईजना छ त be a madman. Misalnya ini lah kill sama shoot nih.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin. Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The action has already started. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Serginho. That's Busquets. Neymar. That is good strength. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on. Oh, they could be caught out here. He is through here. Marquinhos. Oh, good spread. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. Great vision. And Batistuta! And that has finished.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Cruyff. And they've got rid. Milan have it back and can go again. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's Batistuta.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Cannavaro. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Batistuta! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure. And they forced the error.
Yamal. Spread it left. He's got away. That's an errant pass. Still goalless. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Played down the flank. It's a searching pass. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar. Is somewhat less than ideal.
Paul clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That has ended up in no man's land.
That is good alertness.
Rijkaard. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely weighted ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro. Neymar. Cannavaro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in
Behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Tries to play it through. That is
Aimed beyond the defence.
Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for the run. Played back in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple
Miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Busquets to Marquinhos. And it's Rivaldo. And Rivaldo. And it's Messi. Cruyff. No way through. Oh, what a ball! Yamal.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Serginho going full steam ahead down the left flank.
And the ball is out of play. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper. Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Looking for options for movement.
Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes.
They do.
And we have
Our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Look at the step. Yamal!
loose ball now, and there's a chase on.
Oh, he's been caught on. Great chance!
That was no routine save.
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game.
Terrific header. Decent enough try. That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Cruyff. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. Very nicely done. Ter Stegen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Busquets. Serginho. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try. Yamal. Serginho simply refused to be outdone there. And it's hoisted clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And the first half is done. It was a half of could haves and should haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's found a way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's chosen to go back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Cruyff. Now it's Cantona. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Messi. Here's Rivaldo. Now it's Marquinhos. Cruyff. Turns back here, probably the best option. Played back into the centre. Cannavaro. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Well seen, saw that coming. That was well played, well stopped. Rijkaard. Yamal. And it's been played through. And he has slightly undercooked that one. Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, they've got it again. Knocks it into space. Now it's Yamal. Threads one in. And that could set him on his way. That is lovely. He has found a way through. So we've reached the hour mark.
Was 80,953.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Cruyff. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to make it 1-0. Precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final goal was very poor.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It'll be a throw-in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cruyff. Jamal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here.
Cantona!
It's a pretty loose pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
That looks a decent ball. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. And this is Luis Suarez! That is decidedly lacking. Nicole, certainly there could be trouble here. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break. There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Conte is sporting a guilty look after that. His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. He's picked his way through. He's in a good position here. Oh, what has happened here? Now there's a fine ball. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Passing nice and neat. Played out to the right. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Bale. That looks a good ball through. Now that's a fine challenge. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Serginho played with speed from back to front. For a runner, and they win it back again. Conte, it is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now. At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Bale. Jamal. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cannavaro. Rijkaard. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now, can they get him away? Promising position, and he's certainly onside here. Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Bale. That looks a foul. Yep. Referee's given it. Dixon.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Neymar. Can he get it through? Dink through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Cannavaro. sounds the final whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. Exciting encounter where both...
टाइम भएपछि पेनल्टी हुन्छ
अहिले खेल्न पुग्छ खेल्दै गएपछि
फेरि खेल्छ होला
चल्दै रात 1.5 घन्टा भइसक्यो गएर खेल्नु गयो भोलि खेल्नुपर्छ क्या एकैदिन खेल्नु त हुँदैन खेलिस् त तैँले 1.5 म्याच खेलिस् 1.5 म्याच खेलिस् अहिले कति 90 1.5 घन्टा 2 घन्टा खेलिस्
गएछ दाइरोमा खेलाएर अब